Last time we got 2 endings in one stream.
Yeah, we did.
One of them
'Cause
being
we're
the best
professionals.
ending, but we're going on despite it. Despite that amazing secretary ending.
Is it the ending where Oda died?
No, the secretary
Is that
ending.
the best ending for him?
The secretary ending.
Secretary ending, yeah. That's fair, that's fair.
Like,
so please
if
excuse me eating. I have to take some medication.
it's fine. If
I was just letting the viewers know.
if I was Date, that would be the ending I would want because it seems like the least traumatic ending that I'm sure this game will have.
Probably. Yeah, considering, you
Like,
know,
just leave, not have
the
to know
track record.
anything that's been going on, and just have a happy life with a
Oh,
partner
God.
forever.
God, we ended with her.
Yeah,
She's not worth my time.
we ended with the possible contender for worst mother in history, or at least in video games. I mean,
Terrible.
I don't know. She's up there with Lucamine from Pokemon.
I was gonna say that name sounds familiar, but to be fair, I've never pronounced it. I've only read it.
Lucamine, Lucamini,
I don't know. I literally I don't think I even
Lucifer.
like it's one of those things. Yeah, you know how some people don't have like an internal monologue and they just like process information like monsters. I think that's what happens to me sometimes.
Oh, I mean, only tangentially related, but like my favorite quote in all of Xenoblade 3 was, "I'd have a guilty conscience." You've never heard that word before out loud before, have you? I'm just like, wow, that was relatable.
Yeah.
I'm not mispronounced that word, but like,
No, I've been there for sure.
Oh crap! I went into this sentence confidently, and then I realized I've never heard this word out loud. I hope I say it right.
Yeah. I'm gonna reveal something that a friend of mine that doesn't watch the stream, but if they ever hear this story, I apologize for calling you out on the internet. But one of my friends pronounces the word as finite, because you know,
like F-I-N-I-T-E?
the inverse of that would be
yeah,
infinite. The inverse would be infinite, right? So they're like, oh yeah, it's finite, and I'm like, yeah, it's definitely a finite resource for sure.
The E makes the I long. If anything, infinite is wrong, and it should be infinite.
Finite. But that every time I hear somebody accidentally mispronunciating a word, I definitely think of finite, and it fills me with joy. Because, you know, sometimes it's the sort of things in life that bring you joy.
Fair. Well, let's put off talking to Shoko and maybe interact. No, never mind. It would say something on the poster.
We already interacted with everything before we started last time, remember? Yeah,
Dang.
we tried to avoid it last time too.
Fair. It's all green again, so. I feel like Shoko's who we're supposed to talk to, so let's talk to Mama. Absolutely, you should scold her.
You should definitely scold her.
Hey, Shoko, no. There, scolded.
Fair. I don't know what I don't know what else I was expecting, Mama. Thank you.
Mama's fantastic. She provides what you need, not what you want. You know, it's like I didn't know I needed that, but like I truly did.
I think she's loaded. Let her get this off her chest.
I'll take a drink.
You sure you aren't drinking too much, honey? If you pass out, there's no way I can control her.
The way she, like, the tone she says honey doesn't sound like it's just like what she calls everybody. It sounds like that's just what she calls Date. And like,
listen, I relate to Mama on so many levels.
Like every time we interact with her, I just get a little more confident that her and Date do have a relationship of some kind.
Well, 100%, right? But like, I also, what I was gonna say is that I also give people like overly affectionate nicknames that would make other people question and be uncomfortable. So like, I get it. I truly do.
Fair, but I more meant that it sounds like it's like she doesn't say it as like just that's a quirk,
Yeah,
but
it's like
as much
it's
like
just for.
like she has the relationship to call Date
Yeah.
honey.
Which is not what you were. Which is not what I meant to say. So you're correct. Yeah, your statement is accurate. Mine was a tangent.
That's fair. Tangents can be tangential to accuracy. I want to say, do you want to call it a night? But I'm worried that we'll somehow end this scene and.
Let's just listen to the rest of the story of her complaining about a child being a
I
child.
quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my
Nobody
child
told you
at the
to do that.
expense of my own life.
Welcome
Nobody told you to do
to
that.
being a parent, though. You had a kid.
Yeah,
But one
yeah,
little slack.
100%.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice.
Can we like lock her up?
I know you should never raise your
I'd
hand
like
to
to
a child.
slap her.
I know that.
I'm worried she'll like it. So like I wouldn't. I don't want to interact with her in any way.
Yeah.
But I have a good reason. She doesn't listen to me. So what else am I supposed to do?
That's not a good reason.
What the hell do you mean,
That's
what am
not a
I
good
supposed
reason.
to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying.
Well, yeah, you hit her.
And it's so
Yeah, what do
irritating
you-
that I have to hit her again to get her to stop.
What the heck?
Oh,
And
God.
Mizuki cries and cries some more. Why are you crying?
Yeah, because
Because you're beating your child.
Pain.
If you're gonna cry, why didn't you
Like-
just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you.
I can almost guarantee you that,
Stupid Mizuki.
like, the thing that she asked
Stupid girl.
Mizuki to do
It's not
was
my
entirely unreasonable.
Probably. I feel zero pity for her being dead now.
Everything is
Yeah.
her fault.
I feel zero pity that she had her eye forcibly removed while she was still alive and then killed. Like,
Yeah.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why
Doesn't
doesn't
sound
anyone
like
see
you are.
that? Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date. Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
it was another case where they read the line wrong.
What'd he
It was
say?
my misunderstanding.
I
Or was it
can't see
Mama that said something wrong?
The line said, I'll talk to Renju about all this, but he said, I'll talk to Renju about this. They left out the all.
Oh. Okay.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time of it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother.
That's okay, but it's still no excuse. That sucks, but like...
Not because her mother wasn't around.
Yeah.
She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing.
That's a very specific thing, but okay.
I mean, I was gonna say, yeah. To be fair, like, I didn't receive very many of those growing up either. So
Piggyback,
does it- I'm not
piggyback
a
rides or
monster.
hugs?
I was never. I had to initiate hugs, and I never got a piggyback ride. Yeah,
Maybe that's why she doesn't.
but
know
I'm
what love is.
fine.
When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young.
hmm
It's just like that.
I guess so, but you still are a human being who has a higher level of consciousness to be like, how do I do this? I'm not doing it right, so let me get help. An animal can't do that.
Most animals. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, humans are animals, but you know what I meant.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. Maybe elephants can process that level or something like
Yeah, fair. Yeah,
highly
I
social
do think that
animals.
some animals do like adopt like freely on their own. Like,
Yeah, I think some monkeys do that. Dolphins, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. As awful as dolphins are.
yeah, but I mean, like equating dolphins to Shoko and Adami is like the most appropriate comparison you can make.
I thought you were gonna like say that like she's better than dolphins. Like, have you met dolphins?
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, dolphins are better than Shoko and Adami, but not by much.
Anyway, what do you think, Mama?
What do you think?
Why are you asking me about raising a child?
Yeah, good
Mama,
point.
you're probably the most
Really?
qualified.
You're not even going to say, "Oh no, Mama, you'd be a great mother."
You would be a great mother.
I don't want to say the top one much, so I'm doing this
Yeah,
one
like,
first.
don't. Why would you ask a lady about her? Why would you ask anybody about their weight?
I was not asking. It's saying, did you lose weight? Which I mean, it's. I feel like that's said with good intention, but like, it also can feel backhanded.
I'd always feel backhanded when they get that
That's when I'll
question.
close up.
Sorry about this.
Like I've gotten told that before, and then it's just like awkward after because I'm like, I don't know how to respond to this interaction now.
Yeah, like why is my weight relevant to your life experiences? Like, if you just want to have small talk, there's 1,000 other things you could have brought up.
But we want to exhaust all dialogue options. It's the only one left, so
I'm not going to let you set up a joke. Listen to Ren's
good,
story.
good, Mama. Good for you.
Mama's S tier, S plus. Mama's her own tier above all the other
Mama
ones.
tier.
Mama tier.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this.
I mean, I don't feel bad for her, but that was the only option there. Just to say, I do feel bad for her.
Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
What about counseling?
You
I
can't.
did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go
You
see
are
a doctor?
sick, but okay.
Mizuki
Yeah,
is the problem.
100%.
Mizuki is the sick one.
Renju, just take her off of her custody.
Maybe it's best if they're separated.
No, Mizuki would never leave Shoko. She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage, maybe.
I mean, though, but if you can prove she's being beaten to a court of law, it doesn't matter if she wants to go or not. Like,
Yeah, well, and it's like it's literally Stockholm syndrome, right? Like a lot of abused children like don't want us to be separated from their parents, but like, like you got to think about their safety above
Yeah.
their emotional safety, right, or stability, or whatever it is. I don't know.
and
It's a delicate
sometimes
subject.
somebody that's a victim of abuse doesn't necessarily know or have the strength to do what's right for them. Like, it sucks.
Yeah, but
But, like, because everybody,
politics aside,
in theory, everybody should have that agency, but, like, well, for one, there's
Yeah.
a child, but two, a victim, sometimes you're not in a place that your agency is going to make the best choice for yourself.
Yeah, 100%. No, I just wanted to remind everybody, that we're just some schmucks on the internet. Please do your research. Like, don't take the
Oh, yeah.
gospel about anything.
Yeah, true.
And get help if you need it. Get support. We're here.
Go
We're just
go get
goofing for
therapy.
the
It's
most
not a
part.
sign of weakness.
Oh yeah, my therapy is Mondays. It's great.
Mizuki is hungry for love.
Aren't we all?
She craves praise and attention and physical affection.
As hungry for love as I am for like fried rice. It's like I always want it, but I feel like it's not really good for me in the long run.
I mean, this always makes me want to, like, omelet rice or whatever.
Like love makes you think of
No, this
omelet
game.
rice?
This game. Because they talk about it all the time.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's on the list for the menu then. Okonomiyaki, omelet
I
rice.
probably had that. Like, isn't that just fried ice
Yeah.
with fried rice? Like, I get it.
No, it's fried rice, and then you make like a custardy egg pocket, essentially, that
Huh,
you
then maybe I
lay on
haven't.
top of the fried rice, and then like you cut it, and then like it oozes out of the pocket into rice.
Like a runny yolk.
Usually, there's like a bed of like a savory sauce, and then you like consume like the rice that's like made with like ketchup and other stuff too, but like it like gives the flavor, the body flavor.
Dang, you make it sound really good.
It is really good.
She
But
wants
yeah,
it from her mother.
what
That's why
else
she's so
from this
attached.
game? Because we did the other one. I'm sure the viewers know. We did the potato pancakes, the potato mochi for Pokemon. So, Oko no Miyaki.
Can't you step in and take over the parenting?
I have a company now.
Lemniscate.
A lot of people who have a company raise kids.
Yeah, you could. You literally,
Stage of
it's your
development.
company. You can put a baby Bjorn on and walk around your company. Nobody's gonna get mad at you for doing that. You can put a little bassinet in your office. Like
She's not a
nobody's gonna
baby,
care.
but-
Take even a single second out of
I'm
my day to
saying
deal
like
with a kid.
you could literally, if you needed to, you know.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about. Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
I mean, you're not blameless, but also it's entirely Shoko's fault that she's beating her kid.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful parents.
Yeah, but Shoko's worse.
I'm not. But Shoko's
Be-
worse. Yeah.
better to be
It's
a
not
deadbeat.
competition, but Shoko's losing.
Better to be a deadbeat parent than like
I
a
knew about the
parent
whole
that
thing.
beats your child.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why 4 years ago.
Like you still are gonna
I decided to start
traumatize your
taking
kid,
care
and they're
of
gonna
Mizuki.
need a lot of therapy as they get older. But like, at least you're not freaking hitting them.
Eh,
Ugh.
Mizuki, you did nothing wrong.
Do you need
Don't
me?
blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
oh, just wait a moment. Well, Inheritance is sorting something out. Yeah. So, oh, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, crutches. I love that you were stalling for time so I could make a decision at this critical juncture.
You
I'm
deserve
just gonna let you pick just to
some
spite you.
lovely. Okay, I'll pick a Kume Shrine, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you get for not just making a decision. I'm forcing you to make a decision.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to give you the option.
I appreciate it. To be fair, I would have also chosen Ikume Shrine if given the option.
You did want to save it for last time.
I did.
Huh? Why are we at the shrine? Did you come here to pray that you find
Oh.
the criminal?
No,
What?
I don't believe in God.
Something happened?
I don't believe it's the audio is fine, but the video is lagging.
Oh. Do you need to like
It's on me. It's on me.
rejoin the room or something? Would that help?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
I mean, Discord says I has full bars, but you know.
Or
we'll
just
see.
close out the stream and then reopen it.
The stop watching. Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Ba-da-ba.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, I did what you said.
Okay.
Close the
Wow, how edgy teen of
shouldn't
you.
affect
Edgy teen? I didn't think all atheists are edgy teens, but
how
okay.
edgy teen.
Don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Yeah, I feel like this is like back in the day.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders
when
of a
like
40-year-old.
atheism was like the edgy teen thing to do.
That's not even
What does that
remotely
mean to
similar.
have the shoulders of a 40-year-old?
I mean, I think I
Do I
got the
have the
shoulders of a
foolish
40-year-old. Your
Do I have
shoulders
the
always
shoulders
hurt?
of a 40-year-old?
I don't know.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
I actually got
Survival
complimented on my shoulders the other day. I've been working out.
Okay, but you
as you
can't
know.
can't show them on stream. You get
Oh, sorry. I really did consider if my shirt was buttoned too low today. So I one of the buttons because I was like, listen, we can't get striked. I don't know what they would do to me.
they would
The police
come
would
to your house and forcibly button up your shirt.
No, I needed to breathe.
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
Relatable.
I was gonna say that's relatable. Being stubborn about
very
weirdly
relatable.
specific things.
Yeah.
I pick
'Cause
my
I
battles,
do-
and the battles I pick are probably very arbitrary to everybody else.
Yeah. I would also argue that there is a big difference between somebody who's frugal and somebody who's cheap. Like 100%.
I mean, sure, but I don't. I wouldn't get picked. I wouldn't pick that battle. I'll just be like, okay, sure.
Yeah, sure. I would pick that battle because, like, a frugal person would buy an expensive thing because it will last longer than the cheap version. Like, it's about knowing how to budget.
Sure.
I'm a cheap person, though. To be blunt, I am not frugal.
Don't mind me. Something engraved here. I can't read it.
What does it say?
When riding on a train, people on opposite sides of the car doors shouldn't stare at each other.
I guess.
That's what it says.
That is definitely a lie.
Yeah, Mizuki, he lied to you back when you were, what, 6 months younger?
Why do these dog statues always have one with its mouth open and one with its mouth closed?
Oh, I know the answer to this one.
Because air goes in one mouth but not out the other. I don't know.
Good
I
question.
tried.
Do you want me to tell you?
Maybe
We'll
the
see.
one with his
We'll see if
mouth
Hidate
open is
actually.
going, "Ah," and the one with his mouth closed is going, Are you
That's
fake
definitely
sleeping?
why. It's 100% the correct
The I
reason.
Num Guardians ducks.
Guardian Dog.
I
It's,
hope I remember that for the future to call them that.
It's for like energy. Like one of them is like scaring like bad juju's away. The other one's keeping the juju's in.
I prefer I Num.
It's also how you can tell the gender of the Kobainu.
Mr. Bell?
Right? I think that's what they are.
Okay.
Mrs. Bell.
I see you two are getting along well.
Drake Bell.
No, he's canceled. I remember telling Mizuki that a chozo was for washing your belly button. A chorizo.
Chozo. A Chozo statue. Was for
Does she
watching
still
your
believe
butt.
that? You could ask her. What's your hand's face here?
Yeah, right. Like you should go up and see if she does it.
Be like, do you remember washing or what the chorizo statues for?
Well, and even specifically, like there's no one around, so like Date could wash his own butt and just lull her into a false sense of security.
Okay, I think everything.
Oh, you don't care that they're not winter irises in this timeline? They're just pretty flowers.
He doesn't
Okay.
know the significance of winter irises. He hasn't even been taught what they are.
Yeah. Does he even know who Bastet is? Oh.
I don't know who Bastet is, not in this timeline.
I was gonna say.
About your training.
Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah. It's been a while since we came here last.
I have nothing more
Are
to
we
teach you. Let us see the
Because that we
results of your
flashbacking back
training.
to.
Leave it to me!
Wreck it.
Begin!
You can like Hulk jump too? What the heck?
What did that tree do to you?
How's that?
I mean, it's not going to do anything to her now.
This is on you.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki, run for it!
Wait for me!
Wait, why are you slower than him? You just like jumped like a flea across the entire area.
Yeah, right. Like she really should have
If
been
you-
faster than him.
If she has the leg strength to jump 25 feet in the air, she should be able to outrun him. About the bullies.
About those bullies.
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bullied you?
Well,
Did
she
I
threw
not tell
them
you?
into the lava, and then a power star came out.
Oh, I thought she just like punched them once and then accidentally killed them and panicked and ran away.
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things. So I broke all their front teeth.
Jeez.
Hey,
I mean, they're kids.
Since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Go grow back.
Come on.
The shrine?
Their teeth.
Teeth don't grow back.
Child's teeth do.
I mean, depends how old they were when she knocked them out. Or broke them.
Clap, clap.
Cool.
What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible?
You're the one who wanted to come here, Date.
I don't want to go there.
Like, you're the one who's like, this place is peaceful and helps me think. Like, what do you mean boring?
And you?
Date is such a prima
It's a
donna.
secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
See, now
Why
you're
did you
stuck
ask
there
me?
for half an hour.
I absolutely love that though. Mizuki like being like asking the person their wish and being like, oh yeah, by the way, if you tell anybody, it doesn't come true.
I had to outcry on our
Guys,
birthdays
if
all the
your dream
time.
doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
What did you say?
I asked them what I asked Outcry for their birthday wish, what they wish for on their birthday, and they get real mad at me. They're like, "Why would you ask me? It's not gonna come true if I tell you." I'm like, "Well, I'll tell you mine."
I mean, personally, probably because I'm not superstitious, I would tell people, because what's the point in just saying it to yourself? Nobody's gonna know it anymore, and it's not
Yeah, you
actually
gotta
gonna change
manifest.
anything.
You gotta manifest your reality.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
What?
Does a kid? Does she
Anyway,
know what a hernia
Where
is?
to next?
I mean, she said, huh, so I don't think so.
Hey, Mizuki, do you think you could fit your hand into the box there?
Date.
Hey, Date! Are you really a cop?
I mean, to be fair, the fact that she called him out, even though he's functionally her like role model caretaker, means that at least like she has a moral compass, and he's done a good job at like enforcing it.
Sure, I don't think Date is as bad as a dad as he thinks he is.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is goofing, because like I feel like I would do the same thing. Like I would definitely be like, "Hey, do you want to sneak into the museum?" Just to see what they would do. And then if they're like, yeah, let's do it, I'm like, no, you gotta pay. It's not right. It was a test and you failed.
You failed. I'm disowning you.
Now you're only getting 2 scoops of ice cream as opposed to 3.
But you have to make it yourself
That's
now.
what I would do. No, that's a gift, because then we get to break out the fun ice cream maker.
Yeah, but they have to figure out how to do it.
Oh, my kids would definitely know how to make ice cream from scratch. Have you seen me? Do you know?
No,
who
I
am?
mean without being taught. They have to figure it out themselves.
Oh, that would be like the way they learn how to make ice cream from scratch.
Yeah.
Whew.
Date, a call from boss. Shall I connect you?
No.
No, wait.
I was gonna say, can we say no?
If I take the call, Mizuki might ask questions.
Oh, we're spending too much time with
Are
Date.
you talking to yourself again? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Exactly.
She doesn't... But that's on the phone. She doesn't understand, like,
Yeah, just like
a
be
wireless
like, hey,
headset.
Iba, can you just talk for me, right? Because I can communicate. Like Iva's done it already. She's talked on the phone before.
Has she?
Yeah, and all
Yes,
Data needs to
okay.
do is think things,
Please.
and Iba can hear it.
Date, are you with Mizuki right now?
Yes, what's up?
She just put it on speaker. Like I said, she doesn't understand the concept of, like, a wireless headset. Like,
Yeah, I mean his hair's like long enough that it could cover it. So you
well,
wouldn't
and she's
know.
on
It's like me.
speakerphone anyways, so, like, what's the difference here?
Yeah.
I need you to come to Abyss headquarters with Mizuki.
I was just heading there. Did something happen?
Yeah, the head office is here. They want to get information from Mizuki. We here at Abyss have her testimony, but the rest of the MPD wants to hear from her. They didn't get anything from her last time. They want to do an official questioning. This order comes straight from the top. We don't have the power to say no. So, please.
Do they have, like, a warrant? Like, you can't just forcibly take somebody in to be questioned without a warrant, like.
Yeah, fair. It would definitely come off as hypocritical with how many times they've thrown people in the Somnium without consent at this point.
Okay, but they're like,
hypocrisy doesn't excuse illegality, but like I would feel remiss to
but
complain.
that's the Somnium isn't an official questioning. Like, this is, if it's official, there's record of it then.
So desu ka. That makes sense.
So like, if she's refusing to go, they can't just be like, oh well, the
Yeah,
top
we don't
said
have a
to do
warrant.
it.
We don't have- Yeah.
You heard her.
I don't want to. I want to keep investigating.
There's nothing we can do. We can't fight the power of the state.
You are the power of the state.
Abyss is a toenail on the foot of the state. As far as they're concerned, we don't really do anything, and we don't have any say in what they do. And anytime we get too
I'm the
troublesome, they cut us off.
gallbladder in the GI tract of the state.
I'm a kidney stone in the urinary tract
No,
of
I
the
feel like
state.
you would be like I feel like you would be an alveoli, like one of the
Alveoli?
strands that. No, an alveoli, right? Like one of the little like strands that help transmit oxygen into the bloodstream. Like important, but not like. But like if you were there, like you wouldn't immediately die. Well, the state wouldn't immediately die, but like it's still critical. Like I'm like, exist for something, but like that was like a long time ago, and my function is no longer practical. So they'll remove me if they don't need me.
Okay.
And I'll make that my one question for the stream. If you know what you represent as a body part to the state, comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the content that's coming out, including more tier lists. We know you like those. Ha.
Stupid Dante.
So I'm getting real good at that.
Stupid Date.
Stupid. You make me look bad. Ooga booga.
Man, that's a reach. I don't know how many of our viewers will understand that reference.
If you understand that reference, I'm just kidding. I did one. Do you think there's a
Sorry for
reboot
the
of that
trouble.
show? I won't say the show to see if people actually
I,
figure it out.
I don't think there's a reboot. I don't think. I feel like it was a fairly niche show.
That's fair.
Welcome, Cool Name. Cool Name came in saying, "You'll never look bad in my eyes, Harry."
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
I
I'm just
appreciate
a
it.
slave to you anyway.
Oh, come on. I don't treat you like a slave, do I? Just because I sometimes make you lick between my toes?
Boss, there's a child here.
Oh, man. This game is ruining
Like-
me for reasons that I was not expecting it to be ruining me for.
Ew, what?
There's a child here.
I didn't lick anything.
Anyway, thanks, Date.
Cool Name, no, I'm not yucking Boss's num, Zero. I am saying she should have said it and said it in front of a child.
Yeah, Date and Boss are capital F EREAKs.
E-R-E-A-K. Oh. Wait, E-R? Yeah, you spelled it wrong.
No, I know. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
And don't worry about Mizuki.
No, Cool Name, that's not what he was spelling.
Was it cool
I told
name that
HQ
I
to
was
take it
spelling?
easy.
Frickers? Yeah, Cool Name. Freaks.
Mizuki, just make sure you behave and listen.
It'll be over soon, don't worry. Besides that, Date, there's something I have to tell you. You have a message from one of the inspectors at the warehouse. He wants to give you some information
Oh, is
in
it our
person at
boyfriend?
the warehouse.
Boyfriend's a strong word.
Could he have...
I mean, we agreed to go on a date,
I'll head over right away.
so we haven't.
Mizuki.
Yeah, we're not boyfriends
good
yet,
girl,
but we
okay?
went on a. We agreed to go on a date. Like
No,
and
but
they
I
actively
think
called it a
he
date.
declined, though, because we said we're not paying.
No, I think he went. Ah.
Ugh.
Jeez.
Listen, Date is definitely like the pan king that we didn't know we needed.
Pan and Polly.
Truly, Pan and Polly, a hole's a hole. Date, whatever his last name is.
Kurosaki? No.
Kurosaki.
Kamishita? No.
Kuwabara.
Kubakawara?
Kobayashi. Not even be with a K.
Dante, sorry to make you come all the way down here.
Watch it not even be with a K.
Kaname.
Kaname.
Like like the game company.
Fair. Yeah, Kaname.
Also, it was this inspector.
But I have the results
Yay,
of the DNA analysis.
boy.
What did you find?
What was his name? Was it
It's
Aoi?
just like you said, there were 2 different blood signatures.
Did we ever learn his name?
Yeah, he that was the bit that I think I don't know.
I don't know if it's
We
the
asked
same
him
one.
his name like 1,000 times, and then he kept.
thought that was a
repeating it,
different one.
Remember? Oh, I thought it was the same one. This entire
Kagami?
time.
Cool names? Kagami?
Kagami, Okami,
I assumed it wasn't the same one. Is it Inspector?
Inspector. Yeah, I mean, there's
It
only
is
one.
Kagami. Yeah, okay.
Kagami, cool name. Look at you.
Yeah, the one that's really cute when
I
he
can
takes his
reward-
mask off and he's single.
Yeah. was gonna say if I could reward channel points, I'd give you some. Is that
I
a thing
mean,
you can do?
no, I can't just give people channel points for something.
Oh, that's bogus. You should be able to.
You
It's
get
like a
channel points for
reward
watching.
system.
That's just how it works. I could like set up like bets for channel points or stuff like that. Maybe. Actually, I don't think I can. I'd have to do it. Oh, we can't hear you. I can see your mouth moving, but we can't hear you. Oh, cool name. Kagami's the only name we recall at the top of your head from this game. Can you get a head pat? What if you can hear us? Inheritance. Cool name wants a head pat from you. Oh, did I hear something? Hello? No? Okay. Oh,
Yeah, back.
you're back.
Hey. Yeah, cool name. I'd give you all the head pats. I also might make you lick between my toes too, but that's just because of the game.
There's a kid
it's not my
here.
fault.
One.
Oh, that was a straight cap for a second. I apologize.
Is that any better?
Yeah, I like.
Cool name said as
It
long
should
as they're
be.
clean, he doesn't mind.
Well, we got the results, but we couldn't find the matches in our database.
Okay, good. You understand how DNA tests work.
yeah. Like we don't have
Like-
a database of every single person's DNA sequence. Like that's not how crime works.
Well, they like before they implied like they'd find who it is if they did a DNA test. And I'm like, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
That is not surprising. HQ does not have a complete record of everyone's DNA.
You're just Iva.
What now? What now?
Do not panic.
It's
I
game.
have a piece of information I think you should know.
What is it?
I have discovered a suspicious person at your 12 o'clock. 200 yards.
Isn't that Kagami? Is it 12 o'clock right in front of us?
In front.
He's
Yeah,
looking
it's
this
right in
way.
front of you.
A person?
Like literally right. What? Don't you mean 6 o'clock?
We can't turn around. No, can we? You can't turn around to 6 o'clock.
So yeah, I guess. Oh, right in between the crates. I think I see it. That little speck.
Oh,
Right in
so,
between the
so it's
crates.
not
This
inspector.
guy?
Oh, little Date, time for your medication. I said
No.
200 yards ahead.
What medication?
We'll never know. It's Chekhov's
Where are you
medication. It really is
That
Chekhov's
containers.
medication. Like I'm sure it's gonna come up towards the end of the game. We're like, oh, that medication.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it is, but like I've never like noticed the suspicious thing in these series before.
Yeah, this is very blatant.
I'm back. No many suspicious figures here. So it almost
Yeah,
makes
that's
me
not-
wonder if it's gonna be like a red herring. It's gonna be a thing that they'll bring up, but it'll be completely unrelated.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it's just your Adderall.
Well, there's no one here though. The crane is towering. Reminds me of my. That's not important right now.
It's right there. Yeah.
I
You
wouldn't say
figured.
that was. Given we were facing this way, I wouldn't say that's 12 o'clock. I'd say that's maybe like 11,
11:45.
10, 11:15.
Yeah. 11. Yeah.
11 something.
Yeah. Yeah. Like 11:25.
I know that's nitpicking, but like if somebody told me at 12 o'clock, I would absolutely assume they mean directly in front of me because that's very direct.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, and to be fair, we did already establish that we are the type of people that nitpick and use arguments, and they're very pedantic, arbitrary ones. So, like, you're in the right company to nitpick about this because I 100% agree.
You're
That's
right.
not
There's someone there.
12 o'clock.
But I'm not close
It's
enough
not
to
12 o'clock, Iva. You're literally an alien. You could have just told me exactly.
It's hit. I thought he was dead.
Not in this timeline.
I thought he was dead in every timeline.
That's...
So, Sajima.
I don't know. Have we looked in the pot in this timeline?
Schrodinger Jima.
Don't believe it. His left
Oh,
leg.
he's limping.
Huh?
From when he was
Tackle him! Tackle him!
Sosajima! Stop!
Tackle him! Aw, dang it! Come on, he was going so
shoot
slow.
the wheel.
Shoot the left leg!
Shoot the other leg.
William says seduce him.